All rise for support court with Judge Vunda B. Judge, this is case number JVB 2002, Miller case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Miller, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Miller, you brought this case before the court. What is going on?
This is my
Future
son's
daughter-in-law.
baby mama.
Okay.
Future daughter-in-law.
And Tracy. So Tracy leaves the kids with me and didn't come back to check on the kids, haven't done anything, just dropped them off and took off and expects me to take care of the children with no money. She doesn't drop food off, she didn't leave any clothes, she didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she hasn't done anything with the kids.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4. I'm trying to deal with a 3 and 4-year-old while she runs around and does whatever Tracy decides she wants to do.
Okay. Is her name Tracy?
Yes, Tracy. Tracy, I guess is what it is.
It's Tracy, Judge.
Okay.
It's not that hard. It's just Tracy.
Oh, okay.
So special. She's very special.
According to your son, I am.
Dude.
Okay. Tracy,
He just
what
has bad
what's your
taste in
last
women.
name?
My name is Tracy Smith, Judge.
Smith. Okay.
Yes, and I'm prepared. I watch your court hearings on Zoom and the other
Kiss it
courts.
up. Are you really
So I'm-
kiss it up?
Excuse me. There is nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No.
And
Well,
that would be Tracy. That would be her.
Okay, Mrs. Miller, we are going to be nice and
Yes,
respectful.
I apologize,
It's not
Your Honor.
kissing up if
I
she is
apologize.
watching court on Zoom. That's why we live
Yeah,
stream, so
yeah.
you can watch it. And a lot of people watch it to get prepared. I see you have your notes there.
Yes,
I see
yes,
that she
yes.
has notes there. That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, but I would watch it if I wasn't watching kids and kid shows, but that's because I got kids, but
Your Honor, I don't know why
I
she's so
understand.
mean to me.
Oh,
Like,
here
I
go the
don't
tears.
understand.
Here go the tears.
Okay,
Here go the tears.
hold on. Miss Smith, I'll get over to you in just a moment. Okay, now, Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
you said she dropped the kids off and go do, how do you know the things that she do?
She claims she's working, but she claims she has no money. I'm trying to figure out how that works. How do you work but have no money for your children? I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand that.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months, and who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy did.
I'm assuming the two of you don't get along.
She's not my favorite person. No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's really not. She's really not.
I mean, well, why is that?
I just
curious.
because she lies. She's not taking care of her children. She tricked my son into having children with her.
I did not
just
trick
don't
your son
understand.
into my bed. I didn't
don't
trick your son into my bed. He got there
She
voluntarily.
kind of got a
That's
point
what
there.
you offered.
And very happily, might
That's
I
what
add.
you offered. So he got in the bed.
Okay, so how do you know their relationship?
My son tells me things.
Right. You
then-
only get it, hear me out, you're only getting information from your son. And I'm not saying that your son is not being truthful, but that's just one side of it. It's always another
I mean,
side.
I see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait
to
a
the
minute.
children.
She did trust you enough to drop the children off to you, right?
Or she had no one else. Well, but
Okay, but even still, with having no one else, she could have put the kids with somebody that she really didn't know.
not
But
my grandchildren. She was.
That's my point. She trusted you enough to bring them to you.
Good point. Good point. Point
Okay.
taken. Point
Now,
taken.
isn't it fair to
It's probably my
say
son's idea.
part of your son's idea to do what?
Drop the children off to me. She probably didn't think about it.
Okay, is that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. I'm just saying she probably didn't contribute to that. It was probably his decision.
Welcome to Support Court, where tensions are already heating up. Mrs. Miller steps forward to sue her future daughter-in-law, Tracy, claiming she abandoned her kids for 6 months without food, clothes, or money. She paints Tracy as irresponsible, saying the young mother left her with 2 toddlers and vanished. But before things even get going, they start exchanging jabs, especially over Tracy allegedly tricking her son. And just like that, we're off to a rocky start, with the judge forced to remind everyone this is still a courtroom. Mrs. Miller continues airing out her grievances, accusing Tracy of leaving her to parent without support, while Tracy supposedly works and parties. She claims her son, currently deployed, was manipulated into fatherhood, but the judge wisely points out Mrs. Miller is only hearing one side, her son's. That might not be the full story. It's also clear that the relationship between these two women was strained from the jump, and when you toss in 2 toddlers and a military deployment, that tension boils over fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not following.
She probably would have just left him with anybody.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
probably-
object. I object, Your Honor.
What you objected for? You ain't
Okay,
no attorney. How you objected?
Wait, she has the right to object. Both of you can object.
Oh,
you
I didn't know
represent
that.
yourself.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, now I'm listening.
Now, what is
so
your
I can
objection?
object.
That's not true.
Okay, what is your legal objection?
That it's not true.
All right, so that's not a legal objection.
Not an attorney.
So it doesn't matter. She watches court on Zoom, so she is learning how to represent herself.
Right, right.
Let's not knock anyone for
That's
trying
true.
to represent themselves.
That's true.
not a legal objection, unfortunately. So I'm going to allow her to keep speaking, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now, Mrs. Miller, is there anything else you want me to know? Well, before I go there, let me ask you a question. Did you all communicate at all about why the children were being dropped off to you?
My son is in the military.
Okay,
So Tracy, should be taking care of the children.
okay.
But she got this new career that she has to worry about. So
That's a good thing, right?
If it keeps you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing, or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
You told me it was going to be temporary.
I told your son it was going to be temporary.
You didn't tell me it was going to be temporary when you dropped them off.
Okay, so I see kind of what's going on here. Sounds like a lot of miscommunication. You're communicating with your son directly about the things that she and your son discussed, but your son is not really relaying it to you as though he spoke to her about it. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but my son wouldn't lie. He wouldn't make up things.
He wouldn't
So-
lie, but you would.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said your son wouldn't lie. Did he tell
Did
you?
she just call me a liar though? Did you just call me a liar, girl?
I don't think she said that. I didn't hear that word.
It better not have been that word.
Yeah, I don't think she said that word.
Gift for rewriting
Okay,
reality.
Miss Smith.
Mrs. Miller doubles down on her claim that Tracy never offered help, but the judge isn't buying the one-sided narrative. She reminds Mrs. Miller that Tracy clearly trusted her enough to leave the children in her care. That speaks volumes. It's also revealed that Mrs. Miller may not have made this decision out of generosity. She's clearly frustrated and wants compensation. Then objections start flying, but the judge quickly shuts it down. Watching Zoom court does not make someone a lawyer. Mrs. Miller admits her son is in the military, which means Tracy is solo parenting, or at least trying to. But instead of sympathy, Mrs. Miller throws shade about Tracy's new career and engagement ring. She mocks Tracy's job, her contributions, and even implies the engagement ring money should have gone to diapers. The judge calls out this bitterness and reminds her this case isn't about old grudges, it's about support for 2 small kids. Still, Mrs. Miller can't let go of her resentment.
We will get to you shortly.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay?
I should know that by now. I watch your court all the time. I won't do it again.
Just
Okay,
gotta watch
thank
them
you.
YouTubes a little closer next time.
Okay, that was not
I'm
nice.
sorry. You said be nice.
Miss
I
Miller.
apologize.
You do not have to act like that, okay?
I don't. I
Now,
apologize.
when we first started talking, you said she was your son's baby mama, and I believe she said they were engaged or fiance or something.
Nah, they ain't.
So couldn't it be that your son doesn't tell you everything?
She got a ring on.
I mean, I
then
thought I
I-
heard her say that.
So you got money to buy a ring.
No,
but
your
you ain't got
son-
money for the kids.
Your son bought
But you
me
took
a
the ring. You should have said, no, give my mama the money give your mother the money for the babies.
Is it my
Okay.
No, but you
is
put the
it-
ring on so you can
Mrs.
flash
Miller.
it. Flash
Mrs.
it.
Miller.
Flash
Mrs.
it
Miller.
again. Flash it again, girl.
Mrs. Miller, it's a beautiful ring. Now, is there anything
Sure
else
is.
you
Look
want
like
me
it
to
costs a
know?
little money too, don't it?
And it sounds like that's a conversation you need to have with your son on another day. Is there anything else
There's
you
no
want me
proof
to
that
know?
he paid for that, though.
Is there
There's no
anything
proof.
else you want me
No,
to know?
Your Honor, that's it.
Okay, so I can move over to
Yes,
Miss
Your
Smith
Honor.
then.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Miss Smith, it is your turn. What do you want me to know?
Your Honor, she absolutely has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Okay, how long have Ms. Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly make notes.
I apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I sit down. I apologize. I apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court.
So he doesn't know that?
No, he doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't know. I haven't been able to talk to him yet because he's on deployment. So unless she told him, my understanding is he doesn't know. I just got these papers handed to me like maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
To be here.
Tracy finally gets her turn, and she clears the air. She says the kids have not been with Mrs. Miller full-time for 6 months. Instead, they've been going back and forth based on her short work trips. She explains she's an up-and-coming travel influencer with limited pay but big goals. More importantly, her fiancé, Mrs. Miller's son, allegedly agreed to this setup before deploying. Tracy's even dropped off food and groceries when she can, but none of that seems to matter to Mrs. Miller. Tracy continues, saying she and her fiancé had a clear plan. She wants to build a future for their family through content creation. She also notes that while Mrs. Miller may not like her, the son is fully on board and supports her emotionally and financially. He even pays some of his mom's bills. Tracy's clearly hurt, especially after trying to build a relationship with her fiancé's mother. But now, with this surprise court filing, she's wondering if that relationship is even salvageable.
Yes, and I've emailed him, but I haven't got a response yet. He has limited access right now while he's overseas.
Okay, so it is indeed a fact that you dropped the children off to grandmother 6 months ago.
Yes, so the court knows I'm a influencer, and I hate saying that because I'm still growing right now. I'm in the growing stage. And so I do like travel blogs and things like that, which require me to travel.
Object, question. Which one can I do?
excuse
The
me.
question, what she said. What's an influencer? What is?
So
what is
your legal? What is your legal objection?
The legal objection is that she's lying.
That's not a legal objection, and there will be
Falsifying information. Falsifying information. What's
Okay.
an influencer? What's that she says she does?
okay.
So
That's
that's false.
all right. That's not a legal objection either. So I'm going to allow her to finish because then maybe you can hear what an influencer is.
Okay.
All right.
That works.
All right. Continue.
So I don't get paid a lot. Mostly they just kind of cop the expenses and stuff while I'm growing my channel. Before he deployed about 7 months ago, and he did not want me to give up my growing career. I'm starting to get a lot of traction on social media, and so he told me that he talked to his mom and agreed that she would take care of the kids while I have to travel. And I don't travel for like a month at a time. I'm gone maybe 5 days to 7 days, and I'm back 2 or 3, and I get my kids. And then if I have to travel again, I leave them with her. You know, I don't have my mom. And so when I got in this relationship, I wanted to have a good relationship with her, and I don't know why she's so mean to me. Like, I have beautiful children with her son, and I'm a good person. And so if she doesn't want to take care of them or help me anymore, I can give up being a influencer.
And get a real
keep
job.
my kids.
And excuse me.
Things get emotional when the judge presses Mrs. Miller. Was this truly abandonment or just poor communication? Turns out, Tracy did say she'd be traveling and needed help temporarily. Mrs. Miller admits she agreed, but thought it wouldn't be this long. Still, she never clarified or communicated her boundaries. The judge concludes this whole mess could have been avoided with one honest conversation. But instead, Mrs. Miller ran to court, and worse, without even telling her son. The judge is crystal clear. This case has no legal grounds. There was no financial agreement, no signs of abandonment, and most importantly, no proof of neglect. The court dismisses the child support request. The judge urges both women to talk things out, not duke it out in court. Tracy offers to pick up the kids and not return, prompting the judge to strongly advise against cutting off contact. In the end, the real issue here isn't money. It's pride, communication, and family dynamics.